Yes, my dear friend, welcome to the channel. This is Selon's blog. It is a beautiful evening here in Southeast Asia. Wherever you are, I'm welcoming in a very special way. Transfer market, the window is already open. Businesses are taking place right now as we speak. Yeah, a lot of businesses, transactions, millions of pounds, millions of euros, millions of dollars are being negotiated right now as we're speaking. Clubs across Europe, in fact, across the globe, they are negotiating in millions of pounds. I'm not talking about thousands, in millions of pounds, millions of euros, and millions of dollars as we speak. Yeah, wherever you are, I just want you to relax because your club, Chelsea, some great things are going to be happening. You remember I said it to you before that the owners, they have 4 windows. They plan to have 4 windows in this rebuilding, this project. This new Chelsea project is about 4 windows. They've had the first 2 windows. That was last summer, last June, last winter, then the summer. Last winter and then the last summer. Now we are in the 3rd window. So they have this window and the next window in the summer to complete their project. If indeed they are on a project, according to their plan, according to the documents that we've heard about in the news, they have 4 windows in their rebuilding process. And so until the 4 windows are completed, we cannot not really see what they try to do. Right now, the news coming up again, according to Ben Jacobs, within the industry, all the talk now is that Chelsea are moving in the right direction. According to the other clubs, the other coaches in other clubs, the other managers in other clubs, the CEOs of other clubs, according to the other clubs, even in the EPL, they are all seeing Chelsea that they are doing something right. There is naturally some surprise at the league position. The only problem is that people are surprised about the league position of of Chelsea because they all perceive Chelsea to be doing something right with the kind of players they are buying, the talents that we are buying, the acquisitions that we are making, the plan in place. Every other club is seeing Chelsea. You go to Pep Guardiola, you go to Klopp, all the top managers, they will tell you that Chelsea is doing something right, investing in the future and now. Not just in the future, but they are also investing in now. Because the players we are buying right now, many of the clubs, they believe that some of these players could be able to sustain Chelsea, keep Chelsea afloat, maybe in the top 4, European football. None are perceiving Chelsea to be running for the league, the trophy this season. No. But they expected Chelsea to be somewhere else. He said, within the industry of football, all the talk now is Chelsea are moving in the right direction. There is naturally some surprise at the league position. But according to Ben Jacobs, when I talk to those at rival clubs, do you get it? Most understand what Chelsea are trying to do. Yes, so what does that mean? It means at least if others are seeing you are doing something good, sometimes you yourself, you might not see what you are doing that is right. But when others that are behind, they are seeing that, no, you're on the right path. Sometimes it encourages you. And that is why I want to bring you this news. I will not speak much, but I want to let you understand. Mauricio Pochettino is pushing behind the scenes to ensure Chelsea offers Conor Gallagher a new deal. Clap for yourself. Chelsea fans, clap for yourselves. Yes. Finally, the coach is on top of the job. Initially, we all thought he's been so quiet on the issue. And now, personally, I have made up my point that if from all that we are hearing is true before, that Gallargher is going to be sold to balance the books, and if Pochettino should accept that Gallargher should be sold, then there is something wrong with Poch as our manager. If he had not come out now, and if it's not known now that he is behind the scene working for the new deal to be signed for Conor Gallagher to remain at the club, then that would have meant that Poch is not doing anything right in the club. The future of the club, he doesn't have it at heart. He doesn't want the club to succeed. Because as a coach and the manager right now, you know your best players. You know your committed players. You know the players that are fighting for fighting for your own job. That midfield, who else? Who else? If Gallargher is to be sold tomorrow, it will simply means that our coach, Pochettino, has lost his job as a manager of the club. No team, no club on this earth will start a rebuilding process. And whilst you are rebuilding your best players in the club, they want to be selling them. Then what are you building? What is the project for? That means there's no project there. You can't tell me you're having a project and your main pillars, okay? You want to break down the main pillar that is carrying the project along. And you tell me you're having a project. No. Pochettino right now is pushing behind the scenes to ensure Chelsea offers Conor Gallargher a new deal. Good news for Chelsea fans. I'm so excited. And that is my report for you tonight. Well, it's already in the night here. Even though it's not too late, I will still come back with more on this issue, on some of these issues. But the transfer market is on. And the good news is that hopefully, Gallargher stays. Conor Gallargher, our captain, interim captain. As a matter of fact, I don't even see him as an interim captain. You know why? Ben Chilwell is now injured. By the time he's recovering. He's under rehabilitation, right? But there's no evidence that when he comes back, he will still be, that leadership character. Because you cannot be on and off the pitch and you are the leader. Reece James right now is coming back around March, April. Conor Gallargher is a team leader. He is the leader right now. And the armband, he's actually making good use of it. He's not just carrying the armband, but he represents Chelsea. Conor is Chelsea. Gallargher is Chelsea. Conor Gallargher represents Chelsea, true blue from the academy. If the owners don't understand what it means to be a true blue from the academy, then they'll have to watch the way Gallargher performs, his character, his attitude on the pitch, off and on the pitch. Dear friend, a new deal. Thank God, Poch has stepped in, and we can only hope that in the next days or weeks to come, the deal will be agreed on with Conor Gallargher and the club. Before I let you go, quickly, I want to state emphatically that Chelsea are doing something on Victor Osimhen issue. According to Alex Goldberg, genuinely believe Victor Osimhen will be a Chelsea player at the latest by this summer. By the summer. So, if the deal did not go through this January, there will be an agreement in place for summer. Yes. When the news are coming in like this from reliable sources, you know that there's a bit of truth in it. Yeah. Genuinely believe Victor Osimhen will be a Chelsea player at the latest by this summer. I hope so too, dear friend. Well, let me end here. But the great news I brought for you is Conor Gallargher will sign a new deal. Hopefully, because Poch is stepping in behind the scenes. And Victor Osimhen will be Chelsea player between now, latest summer. I'll see you in the next one. I will not promise if Victor is coming in tomorrow. But I can only tell you confidently that negotiations are ongoing. Talks are ongoing. If Chelsea did not succeed in bringing him in this January, then it should be because of Napoli. They did not get a replacement. Right? Maybe they did not get a replacement. Then secondly, maybe the player want to be sure on the European League position. With that one, we know that Chelsea will surely qualify. Chelsea will surely be in European game or championship next season. We know. But Napoli having to replace Victor Osimhen is another issue. So if we don't get him this January, then for sure, latest summer. I'll see you in the next one when you see my dear friend. Shalom and peace.